Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And nearer 7'6".
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
Bellingham. Oh, this is a great position.
And it's Pisili. Now it's Marlon.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
And the shots! It's hit the upright.
They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
They've played it short. Odegaard. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Pisili. Now it's Marlon.
And he's running through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Koller.
Cristante.
Milan still without a single shot on target. He's found a way through.
Wrench. Now it's Marlon.
And it's Batistuta. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Pedri
providing an outlet on that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big header! And that was very necessary. He's had it taken off him.
This looks promising. Now it's Marlon.
Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta.
He's in a great position here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward. Chance here to counter.
Now it's Pellegrini. Marlon.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And this is Batistuta. Marlon.
And it's Kone. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. They continue each to cancel the other out.
And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. And it's been played through. Shoots! And it's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
And he's well positioned here. Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kohler clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Villa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Marlon is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cross to the back post. Cristante attempts a clearance. There's the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution.
Milan get their fourth corner. Up he goes! Yes! AC Milan are all square. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 4, Jan Kullen. Jan Kullen. Jan Kullen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Kone, oh, that's fabulous.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Koller claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That is a brilliant interception. And this is Batistuta. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Garcia. And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Nemanja Matic, is a beacon of stability, Peter.
And the shot! Goal! Milan! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
15 minutes is...
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Out of play for a throw. Played out to the left flank. Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Pinamonti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri going full tilt down the left. Showing good feet. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, what has happened? Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Now it's Ødegaard. Otto has it out wide. A chance for a shot! Garcia. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Thinks about the shot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back on the way. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Matic. Now it's Pinamonti. Spread out to the left. Ødegaard. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Garcia just loves to go forward whenever he can. Quality ball. Now it's Pedri. Costa Curta. Collar. Garcia is there, and he can... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Rodri. Oh, this is a great... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a sharp pass. Looking for a runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Berardi. Number 45, coming on the field. Number 20, number 50.
Looking for options for movement. Unzola. Otto gets across and deals with it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has been cleared. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedri with the cross. Climbs up big! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's been given away. And he's away. Collier. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 89 minutes.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Minutes has been indicated.
Milan are having a ball here. Bellingham. And he's there to belt it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Matic. Nicely aimed pass. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. And he's whipped it across. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one
This
outcome.
is a hard one to take.
Collar,
but we'll be
gleefully
back
reminding
stronger,
us of what a
won't
superb
we?
day he's had at the office. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and
ladies and
quite a
gentlemen,
contest
and welcome
ahead of
to
us.
the
This really is
Sands
a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy. Ødegaard! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Elmas. Decent progress down the left. Looking for a runner. Bellingham. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Strong running down that left flank. So it is still 0-0. Knocks it into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That's very neat. Now it's Politano. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Spinazzola calmly anticipates. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Højlund. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a searching pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Well, there's a probing ball. Played out to the left flank. Saliba. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Rodri tries to play it through. Pedri, that's tidy. An instinctive delivery. And that has been cleared. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Elmas. Politano.
The attendance for
Very
this
few
match
chances
was
to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it
80,953.
seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that.
And Batistuta! They've done it! First blood drawn.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Højlund. De Bruyne.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
De Bruyne, in with the challenge. And he's picked it up out wide. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution in progress.
Milan have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Højlund. Adams gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from Ødegaard. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Ødegaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Buongiorno. Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Koller constantly... Koller! Brilliant from Koller! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Jan Koller! Jan Koller!
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Threads one in. Look at the shapes to shoot! And that is the last effort of the game. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Please put your hands together,
Koller
everyone,
taking
and
in
give
the
our boys a
accolades,
round
having
of
been
applause.
named. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
Now it's
That
Cutrone.
was lovely, that.
And he's away.
Now it's Cutrone. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham.
Bellingham!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that was very necessary.
Otto.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him.
Chance, surely! Trustbar comes to the rescue.
Rodri. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Odegaard. No goals as yet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, super find.
Now it's Pessina. No, it's come to nothing.
That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Pedri. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Pedri. Collier. Pass is just off target. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Now it's Cutrone. And he was quick to react. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee.
Now it's Cutrone. Now it's Pessina. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Odegaard. Otto is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Pedri.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Some first-half thoughts?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be...
Oh, shooting chance!
Adams is there to clear.
Great, decent chance! He's got a goal!
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Knocks it into space. That has found him in acres of space. Adams can get it clear.
And he shoots!
It's bounced back off the post. Pedri has a look and plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just...
And that gets things running. Out towards the flank. Cutrone is onto this. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's on, takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pedri. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Patania. Oh, good-looking ball.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And this is Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Batistuta, looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pessina. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's through here. Good read, needed to be. Abbiati clears. Odo. Saliba. And Adams. Costa Curta. Back towards the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. He's had it taken off him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's out for a goal kick. Ødegaard. Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass.
There will be
Tries
1
to
minute
pass it
added
through.
time.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well,
So
I'm a
that
little
was the
bit worried
first
for
half.
them and the
Still
way
plenty
they've
of
looked
time left for a
in
comeback.
transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Bellingham!
Well, that was venomous.
Can he get it through? That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cutrone. Catania. And the finish! Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Milan looking to pass their way through. Takes the shot! Brilliant from Koller! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scorer for Milan.
He gave it
After
plenty
59
and
minutes
some.
is
Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's lost his man here. That has not gone well. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pessina. Quality ball. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Koller goes for the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's intervened well there. He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Pedri is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field. Number 47. Number 17.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
Gets into some space. Swings it across. Saliba gets it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
This is a hard one
Kola
to take.
picking up the
but
Man
we'll
of the
be back
Match
stronger,
award, and no
won't we?
surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Out to the left it goes. Pedri, Kola, and he's heaved it away. And it's Rodri. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Otto tried, he rises! Harmlessly behind. That's tidy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Batistuta. Kola. And they're quick to press. Oh, easy pickings there. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in a great position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Collier. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred.
Added time.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a key interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. But it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Pedri. Another chance for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's a look and place it forward.
That was lovely, that.
Saliba wins the duel this time. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Strong running down that left flank. That is lovely. Played in deep. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. He has a look up.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution in progress.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Terrific header! He should have put that one away.
Batistuta really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Zé Pedro. Milan clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. And it's Bellingham. Foloruncho. Throw in.
Substitution.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been it. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Koller picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
They were sent packing.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help.
Milan going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we asked that age-old... That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well-timed, excellent interception. They shifted it to the flank. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I see this guy, Romagnoli.
And Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. An instinct, he's got tall. It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cataldi. Nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous. Cancellieri. Now it's Marusic. And he whips it in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Shapes to shoot! Adams gets it away. Tries to oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cancellieri deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Provedel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Taylor, spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. Out to the left it goes. The ball climbs up big! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cancellieri. Goes looking wide. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's the throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And they've got a throw. That's an imaginative pass.
There will be 3 minutes
Definitely away.
added time.
Ball's out once more. Taylor. And it's Pedri. Fired deep towards the back post. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And this is Batistuta.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Odo. Rodri. Ødegaard. Pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he was quick to react. Marusic. Now he's got space here. Cancellieri. Now it's Marusic. Marusic could try cutting inside here. Cross into the box. Batistuta. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Koller receives it in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Romagnoli. Cataldi. Romagnoli. Taylor. Spread neatly.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 22. Number 21. Coming on the field. Number 9. Pedro. Number 7. Substitution.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Marusic. And it's Delibashiru. And it's Marusic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Lazio clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nicely shaped ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Odegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Spread it left. He is through here. And this is Pedro.
And it's Marusic.
And this is Pedro. He's gone direct here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in space and looking for options.
There will be 1 minute
Into
at
stoppage
a time.
time, whistle due any moment. And he's managed to get free. He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Zaccani! Zaccani! Substitution for Lazio. Number 2.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Oh, what a climb! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Out to the left it goes. Now the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Showing good feet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's in a great position here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Pedri. He is through here. Pedri. Chance to deliver. Bullish header! And he hits the net. A A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 4, Jan Kullum. Jan Kullum. Jan Kullum.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Strokes it back. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Batistuta. He's on it, can he get away?
Milan clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Pedri clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He gets big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Distributed tidily. Great vision. Chance! Oh, what has happened? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan are looking to go forward now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A case now of complete control. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows
It'll be 3 minutes at a time.
Bellingham! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Bellingham probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Nice looking ball. That's a decent clearance. Great run on the overlap here. And the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are back on the way. They've got a corner here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. It's a goal kick.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan are having a ball here.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Deep cross, punched away. Oh, good-looking ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get it.
It's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Now it's Batistuta. Half an hour gone in the second half. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance for a shot! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 80 minutes is
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Batistuta picks out brilliant, and a chance! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That looks a good ball through. And he's cut it out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pedri tries to pass it through. And Batistuta! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the keeper beats it away. And here's Ødegaard. That's tidy. Cross needs to be good. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that will be it. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick,